So this is part 2. We got cut off somehow. It was not me.
She had stopped it because remember the time thing. She just
No, it was not my device. But anyway, just recapping what we already covered. Was 1, make a list, and this is our wrapping up 2015 part 2.
Yes.
Make a list, right? Cleaning out and organizing, and that has to be with your email, voicemail, regular mail. So on and so forth. And then number 3, review relationships, whether that be personal, business, or professional. Mm-hmm. And review and reflect on your accomplishments.
So what we had got cut off at, I was saying, because she said she was a landlord. And, mm-hmm. The point is, be it small, big, medium, personal, professional, anything that brought you to the next step in your life on any level can be seen as an accomplishment. Mm-hmm. And you should note all of that. Again, even if it was, I decided this year that I'm going to wear my natural hair. I do got it for a winter hair. But I'm just saying.
And
she tapped me.
Yeah. So kind of rolling over into number 5.
Yeah.
So setting attainable goals for 2016.
Keyword.
Attainable. So in realistic is what we're trying to say. So if you are a entry level worker and you want to set some goals to be a CEO in 2016, I mean, it's possible, right?
With hard work
and
relationships
dedication, it's possible. However, that is not the most realistic, obtainable goal to kind of set. Start a business, right? That would be attainable.
Sprint.
Most definitely.
The marathon is there, but you got to sprint mm-hmm. to build up to mm-hmm. it. Process, small steps.
Very much so.
But the deal is, you can't even get there without a plan.
Absolutely.
So you can set a goal.
Yep.
But you have to also create a plan for how you're going to execute that goal. Mm-hmm. Every step it takes to get there. Mm-hmm. So that's month by month, week by week. And everything you do in your life has to support mm-hmm. the goals that you set. Otherwise, you're just got lofty goals that you're not even focused on making real.
Right. You don't
for yourself.
There's no milestones for you to cross because you don't even know what that is, right?
Right.
There is no finish line because you haven't set that precedent. So,
and I think we focus way too much on what I realized in my life is that all these personal goals are good, but the thing that has gotten me over the personal things is by setting professional goals for myself. So I might say that I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week, and that's realistic for a person who already is active like that. But I just found out for me that isn't necessarily as realistic. Right. I might go, but I'm not gonna go 3 times a week. First of all, I run around a lot, so mm-hmm. I'm just gonna figure out how to get some workout into that my current activity. Mm-hmm. So I might be doing some leg crunches or something under the table while I'm eating or something. I'm just saying.
If you see her doing that, check her immediately. That is not appropriate.
It's appropriate when I'm eating with her. It is. I might be fasting. Okay, let's just say that.
Yeah.
That's my health.
That's good.
I wouldn't be doing the other stuff, but I'm just saying. The point is,
it's all good when it works for you.
But we do have to set realistic goals.
Yes, very much so. Yep.
And those goals, once you go through all these things, 1 through 4, they should pretty much help you set clear goals.
Absolutely.
For yourself forward.
That's why you go through that full process, because you can't, it just helps you get to that ending, to the end piece, the end result. Yeah. So
the last piece about the relationship pieces, when we review the relationships in step 3, but in this goal setting, maybe there are some prospective people that you want to meet. So like when you set your goals,
absolutely,
you set your goals, you might need to identify people in those gold areas that you need to connect with to help you get to that next level.
Absolutely.
Because they're already at the level
that where you're trying to be. You know, they say if you want to attain a certain level or stature, then you put yourself around those people who already have attained it, right? Everybody, every single person needs a mentor.
Yes.
I don't care how old you are.
Yeah.
If you've never had a mentor, get you a mentor. Find someone who is in your corner, who you can bounce things off of, who's your sounding board, who can redirect you when you get off key, you know. And that might end up being a couple people, maybe not just one. But nevertheless, get a mentor.
And there's a difference between a coach and a mentor, okay? A coach helps you with your goal setting and, you know, those things and executing, and they're all about you pushing forward in that way. A mentor is kind of an educator, kind of helping you learn, understand, you know, the strategy or how to do things, but they're not really the person who help you execute. That's the coach. So there's a difference, and you might want both.
Sometimes they overlap. Sometimes they do overlap in those different areas.
That's true. But just noting that those are two different functions that one person or more than one can provide. And again, at the end of the day, make this your goal if it's never been your goal, and just understand that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Absolutely. All day, every day.
The goal is to learn, to build, and to keep exploring.
From the cradle to the grave.
Right. Absolutely. It's not about you being the, you know, you might be one of, but you're not the. And the moment we think we're the, and we got it all figured out, and, you know, nobody can tell us anything, and we're just the, you know.
Never that.
Right.
Never
then you probably lost.
Teamwork make a dream work, and you should always be looking to build a team. Always be looking to build a network. Always be looking to build beyond yourself.
Right.
With that being said, we want to give a shout out to our new up and coming event. So stay tuned. Look out for our official
Black Women's Roundtable Conference.
Yes.
Starting March 25th and 26th.
Yes.
We are really excited about this. We're working on this. It's a wealth conference.
Yes.
And we intend to have a very, very real and good discussion with some good outcomes around the state of Black women.
Yes.
In Minnesota and America, right? Because it's not too much different around the world.
Right.
But
ladies, here we have our dynamic is real, and this is never in this platform how we're going to lay it out. It's never been done before, not here, and we need to catch up.
And if it has, we just don't know about it.
We just don't know about it.
The point is, it's all about us.
Yes.
Unapologetically.
Absolutely.
And so, gear up for that. And again, I'm Kenya.
I'm Camilla.
We certainly appreciate you. Don't forget to put your feedback in the comment section. We're always open to that.
Absolutely.
Until next time, peace.